Hello Gemini, and welcome to your November love reading. We're going to pull 8 cards and we're going to see what's going on for you in love. Alright, we got 2 cards off the bat. Whew, I feel like in this relationship you're not getting what you want in the bedroom anymore, and it's also making you feel like a little insecure. It's making you feel like a little unstable, like you're not really getting what you want out of this relationship, and you're not getting what you want out of this relationship, and it's also making you feel like you're kind of losing yourself in this relationship. Like maybe this relationship is feeding some outlets for you, but it's not feeding you necessarily in the bedroom anymore. Seems like you have, like, there's some toxicity present in this relationship. We have the Ten of Swords, so it's like, okay. So it's like, yeah, like you're like healing from some stuff, but you're still being stubborn and holding on to some stuff, maybe. But that's maybe starting to make a change too. We're going to get into that though. Okay. All right, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Today we're using the Gummy Bear Tarot. How cute is that? How cute is that? Okay, so first card up. We had the Knight of Wands reversed. That makes me feel like you aren't getting what you want out of this relationship in the bedroom anymore. Or like, yeah, things like maybe were exciting in the beginning and now they are less exciting in that department. Like it's not really like super feeding you anymore. Things kind of fall into the wayside and that doesn't really excite you. Doesn't seem like things are really exciting. And then we have the Magician reverse, and it's like really affecting you. This is really affecting you in the relationship. You feel like you're not being respected. You feel like you're not getting what you used to in this relationship, and it's keeping you from like your ultimate power. It's keeping you from feeling like, yeah, I got this. Yeah, like I'm on my own 2 feet in my life. Like this relationship is like kind of taking a lot from you right now. And it's not really making you feel very good about yourself. And then we have the Devil, which is telling me that you're either just like kind of in this relationship for the wrong reasons, or you're sabotaging this relationship, or maybe somebody else is sabotaging it. Maybe somebody else is getting in their head, and so that's why they can't give you what you want in the bedroom anymore. What sign? Okay, Gemini. And yeah, like it seems like you're in this relationship for the wrong reasons, or they're in this relationship for the wrong reasons, but like things, like something's being avoided that like needs to be really seen. And it seems like there's some healing going on, like maybe some healing needs to really be done. And it is happening, but it seems like maybe that needs to be like over with for you to ultimately like give yourself into this relationship. Or maybe this could be the other person that has some baggage that is like just now releasing, literally just now releasing, like in the last stages of it, but because like it's still releasing and not like completely over with, they're bringing like some baggage to the relationship, or they can't give you what you need in the relationship because they're still kind of like, this cord hasn't completely been cut, but it's coming out. Like if this was this way, it'd be like, ugh, like, yeah, you've been stabbed in the back a million times. That sucks. But because it's reversed, it's like those knives are falling out. Those knives are falling out. So there is a silver lining there. There is a silver lining there. And it's like maybe you've been really stubborn to some things or ideals in this relationship, and like those are like starting to fall out too. Like the stubbornness, or maybe this person has been stubborn about certain things in this relationship, and those are starting to fall out too. Like maybe once this is fallen out, like they will open themselves to be like, you know what, like I know I was like, had this big guard up to you, but I'm finally starting to release it. Like, I'm starting to feel comfortable. Sorry, I had like this baggage from this last relationship, X, Y, and Z, and I literally just had been dealing with it. And now I'm ready to present you me, like me, instead of me with all this baggage and all these things that I was projecting onto you. And then we have the Strength card, which is like, yeah, like there needs to be some patience here. Like, things are gonna get better. You know what I mean? Like, things are gonna get better, but yeah, it's gonna take some time. And like the Strength card is like so annoying because you're just like, why it takes some time? I want it to happen now. But it's like, it's in the process, but you gotta like this stuff doesn't happen overnight. Also, you need to speak up for yourself because it seems like you're not being satisfied in this relationship. You're losing track of who you are, but you're not really speaking up about like what's happening, what's bothering you, like, and you need to. Like, the Queen of Wands has no problem telling people how she feels. She is very cold. And she's just like, this is what I need, X, Y, and Z. If you can't feel these things, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. But because it's reverse, it's like you aren't speaking up for yourself. And maybe this person isn't either. Or maybe they're the ones that aren't speaking up for themselves. And so the last card in the deck, the last card in the spread, is the Four of Swords. Like, I think that you really need to, like, lay down. You need to lay down. You need to sit down and, like, really, like, think about where you are, what you need. Even if that means just like taking some time to yourself to figure out what you need, but you need to like kind of, yeah, just sit with yourself and see where your morals lie. And then we have the Knight of Cups, which tells me that this relationship, there can be a new offering. Even within just this relationship, things can be rekindled. Or if that's not true, like a result of like you taking this alone time can bring some new opportunity just around the corner. Because things aren't really, they're not satisfying you, and like things are in a bad place right now. Like, they really are. And like, but also you need to be patient to make room for all of this to happen, right? And it's just like, I mean, you need to be patient. 2 patient cards. You need to be patient. And also speak up for yourself. But once you do all that, like, yeah, there can be a rekindling here. There can be a new opportunity. It's just around the corner. Whether that means it's with this person, with somebody else. Like, it's still a possibility there. It really is. So that's the good news. That's the good news. And I just want to point out that after this, we have the Page of Pentacles also on the bottom of the deck. So that tells me that there's like a new opportunity for abundance even. Like, it is very amateur, but hey, it's something, right? Because right now we are not being satisfied at all. And then even after that, we have the Star, which like tells me like, yeah, sit with yourself, like see what you really need, like feed your logical self, feed your spiritual self, like get out of your head a little bit, maybe get into nature, like to really see what's going on here, because this is like, yeah, you're losing yourself to this. You really are. It doesn't seem very fun. So I'm going to draw a card from the Cards of Time deck, Find the Right Moment. I haven't read from this in like over a freaking year. So yeah, I have to read from the book, but I just thought it would be fun to like mix up these readings a little bit, read something different. I mean, yeah, something. Ooh, okay, that's cool. 10, you will start all over again. 10 days, 10 weeks. Okay, let's see what's up with that. That's cool. I think that's really cool, to be honest. I think that's like a great card for you, because it seems like, yeah, you're like holding on to this for like all the wrong reasons. Or you're in this for the wrong reason. Okay. You will start all over again. 10 days, 10 weeks. Symbol, a blossom divided into 4 hearts. Oh, sure. Whose arrows are pointing towards the innermost center. A totally fresh start will emerge from an invisible spiritual center. And then I'm going to read the general, the relationship, and the creativity. Like the creativity, some would argue like, why do you have to read that? But I think creativity is part of like really helps us through our process. So general, not just a fresh start, but even a breakthrough, which seems to come out of thin air. Relationship, do you see a friend in your partner or a partner in your friend? You can sense a friendship of your souls. That's something to think about. Creativity, start a new hobby, a type of sport, an artistic activity, or a social activity that has been completely unknown to you so far. That's interesting. That makes me feel like also maybe you are trying to expect too much from a relationship, and maybe like you need to seek some self-fulfillment too. Or starting a hobby will really help you find fulfillment. And like even when you are personally fulfilled, you can give more to your relationships, right? Whether that be not even like just romantic relationships, could be like friend relationships too, you know? I mean, maybe that's the like toxic energy that's here. Maybe you're seeking out everything from your relationship. You're just like, this is supposed to solve all my life problems. And that's not really how relationships work. We still have to work on ourselves, right? So also if you want to see like the grander scheme of things, I invite you to look at your moon, rising, and Venus reading. If you don't know what the readings, you don't know where those placements are, you can go to astro.com, go to your natal chart, and then plug in your birthday, and then it'll show you your chart, and then you'll have a circular wheel here. You might not be able to read that, but in the lower left hand corner there will be a little key that'll have like Sun, Gemini, Moon, Aquarius, like rising, Scorpio, like it'll say ascendant, whatever. Your ascendant is your rising, just so you know, on that site. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in another 2 weeks with your just you reading. The career readings didn't really send off, so I think every month I'm going to do a love reading and then just like a you reading, just like check in on with you and see where we are. So yeah, it seems like you have a lot of work, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.